Hello YouTube, and thank you for tuning in to another Hanging with Heavy video. Hey, yesterday we made barbecue sauce, and today I'm going to show you how to take this pan of ribs and turn it into a little bit of settle for your mouth. Now you stick with Heavy and hang on, and we're going to go ahead today and we're going to barbecue some ribs. Thank you for checking in with Hanging with Heavy. Okay, barbecue fans, let's take a look here. I've taken a rib out of this pan here, and I've got it on my table, and what you're going to notice is on the back that there's a membrane, and that membrane has to come off. I am insane with the membrane, so I like to take that off. If you don't take that off, what's going to happen is every time your guests bite into a rib, they're going to get this little tissue paper piece to come off with it. So I take my knife and I get up here on this bone a little bit, get up on there. Once I get that open, I can take this and pull it right off. And it comes right off just like that. I'm going to take a little bit of my oil, put on my rib here, a little vegetable oil, rub it in good. Take my garlic salt, little garlic salt. Remember I told you yesterday, chili powder. It doesn't really have a lot of heat to it, but it sure is tasty. I do like it. A little chili powder. A little kosher salt. Rub that in good. Hey, you know what? Meat's got two sides, so we're going to turn it over. And we're going to do the same thing once again. We're going to put a little garlic salt, a little chili powder. I love chili powder. And a little bit of kosher salt. Now, I didn't oil this side because I'm going to put the bone side down first. Put that on here like that. Alright, I'm going to do that this whole pan of ribs, and then we're going to take them out and put them on the smoker. And I don't mind telling you, I wish you could be here today. I wish we had smell-o-vision, because the smoke coming off of that smoker is incredible. I'm going to put a little tin foil around this. I'm going to set it on my smoker, and we'll see what happens. Hang in there with Heavy. Alright, I take a look at these ribs and these pork picnics and Boston butts, and I can see they're coming to the front. Some of those ribs are done. I've pulled some off and put them in the pan. We're going to take them into the butcher shop here in a few minutes and work on them. But I want to take a few minutes to look at this. Check out my pit here. You know, I borrowed this pit from the local American Legion, but I put a series of bricks down one side, and you see my fire is directly away from my meat, so it's kind of like indirect. And that's some hickory down there just caught on fire, but this is her right here. Let's take some of these ribs inside and cut them up and see what we got. Okay, guys and gals, let's take a look here. I've got a rack that I pulled off of the barbecue pit there, and you can see that the bone has been exposed by about 3/8 of an inch. So I'm going to take and cut down this rib. Let's see what we got going on here. Cut down that rib. Huh, not bad. Let's cut them two bones. I tell you right now, they feel good. They feel real good. Let's see what happens. I'm anxious to try them out. Now, no sauce. I sauced these ribs earlier on, but that was it. Look at that. See that beautiful pink smoke ring there? Look how meaty this rib is. Let's see what happens here. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if you can see that or not, but that is good. And that's the way a rib should be. When you take a rib off and you bite it like that, you should be able to see that tooth mark, because that's the sign of a good rib. Now I'm going to go ahead and take this pan of ribs and get them cut up and put into my aluminum pans here and get them ready to go in the cooler. You stick around. I think I'm going to finish the rest of this rib. Good stuff. Well, YouTube, that's going to wrap up another Hanging with Heavy video. I hope you learned a little something today about cooking ribs and making some barbecue sauce. So I want to talk to you about a couple things here. Remember, always use lump hardwood charcoal. Charcoal briquettes are going to work for you, but they're not going to give you that heat-free flavor, that smoke-free flavor that you're going to look for. Now, next, use a good smoking wood. I like to use cherry, and it's abundant for me. So I use a lot of cherry wood, green cherry wood. That makes a lot of smoke. That's good. Now then, when you talk about smoke, you don't want to be able to see a big heavy smoke coming out of the top of your smoker. What you want to see is a nice little blue smoke coming off the top. So one small piece of hickory or cherry wood put next to your coals will go a long way towards providing enough smoke. Next, I want to talk to you about the sauce. The sauce is going to get thick when you put it on the grill. So what I like to do is I like to add a little bit of extra vinegar, and the vinegar I add is a blueberry vinegar that I made earlier on from some blueberry wine, and I'll also add a little bit of apple cider to it. Cider and pork seem to go together real well. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish up these big tubs of meat here and see if I can't get them up in the cooler. It's been a long day for me. My day started at 4:15 this morning. Alright, I went deer hunting. I can't help it, but I still had to light the grill and everything. So, YouTube, I'll see you outside, and you know what you got to do. Like, share, subscribe, hate, and comment. Let's add comment to that. I want to hear from you. Until the next time, YouTube, I'll see you outside. Have a good one. Bye now.